Don't be alarmed now. I'll be alright now.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. So, yes, let me just sort this out a little bit. I'm actually coming to you live today, Instagram, a day earlier than I normally come live because I am going to do a pre-recording session on my other platforms. And right now, I'm going to work live in Instagram because you are a vertical format. So this is Ona Indigo coming to you live representing the project called No Accordion, and World Electronica is our passion. We're celebrating diversity by amplifying extraordinary voices to create a deeper understanding and connection that promotes equal opportunity for all. Using love to conquer our unwanted negative battles of the mind by supporting one another with passionate expression to share our authentic creation. We're looking for equal opportunity for all, spark inquiry, raise awareness, and encourage mindfulness. So yes, coming into you a day earlier than normal, and we're going to talk to you. First, a call to action. I really would love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can get there through the links in all my socials. That's a great way to stay in touch with the latest things that are going down for this project. Today we're talking about, we're in a new month. We're in the month of September. And for myself, I think of September, I moved back to the States, and September 11th happened quite soon after that. And so this month shifts into more the theme is grief. And that is a time when the whole U.S. grieved together for that loss during 9/11. This week we're looking at a song called Like a Feather, and it's actually lyrics that were written by Seth Pettersen, who is from an indie rock band called Franklin from Short, which is in Ventura, California. Now today, speaking about this song because it brings up and has themes of addiction and also overcoming it. Just give me a moment. So yes, that's the theme there is overcoming and just speaking about and just bringing up that concept of addiction. So the first thing I want to look is pick apart certain aspects of what addictive behavior might look like. So I came up with like certain concepts so it's like a repetitive behavior. You're unable to function without it. There's like an unhealthy dependency there on an, to obsession almost. It's also, it's like when you're out of balance, just out of balance with things. So I'm going to read you the lyrics now. I'm going to read you the lyrics of this track. It's called Like a Feather, and once again, the lyrics are by Seth Pettersen, but I did the arrangement and I produced all the backing tracks. I really did my own version of this. It goes, I don't mind words unkind. I pay them no attention. I follow the morning sun out of the dust of the desert. And I can relate to that, just building up a thick wall around yourself and not, especially words, they can't really, they can emotionally hurt, but they can't physically hurt. So that ability to just shut it off. And it goes, it was an evil drug that had taken hold. It cost me all my love. It was an evil drug. But I'll be all right now. Don't be alarmed now. I'll be all right now. Don't. So that acknowledgement that it was evil. There was something really evil about the substance that took hold. And it ruined all my relationships. It cost me love. But now the chorus comes in, it's like, I'll be all right now. Don't be worried anymore. I'll be all right. I'm good. And then the next verse goes, I don't know. Words untrue. Thoughts, they fly like a feather. I ride on the morning wind until it whips across the water. So that, there's so many words in the world, and when a word comes out and someone tries to take it back, it needed to get out there. And thoughts they fly like a feather. There are just so many thoughts out and about. Ride on the morning wind until it whips across the water. Like going out to the desert, like refining yourself, cleansing, clearing out of this addiction that has taken hold. And once again, acknowledging it was an evil drug that had taken hold. It cost me all my love. It was an evil drug. Back into the chorus, but I'll be all right now. Don't be alarmed now. I'll be all right now. Don't be afraid now. I'll be all right now. Don't be alarmed now. I'll be all right now. Don't be afraid. So having gone, past that and come past the difficult part of the addiction and come back out of it. So that song, those lyrics really stir up those emotions for me. And it also especially stirs up emotions that I have around alcohol, and that I have a strange relationship with it. But some of my main conclusions is that alcohol is seriously addictive, emotionally and physically. I've had an odd relationship with alcohol ever since I was a teenager because I have a really weak stomach. It makes me feel nauseous. It makes me feel out of balance. It makes me feel wobbly. I have overconsumed a few times, especially as a teenager, but those consequences were so horrible that I just have had a pretty reserved and cautious approach with alcohol. For a lot of time, I've had a healthy consumption. Just a sec. With red wine, red wine with a meal or beer with a meal. For many years. It was only after a divorce from a really long-term relationship with children that I grew a taste for tequila, and I built up quite a tolerance. I understand what it means by liquid courage, and it was really fun at first. I felt invincible, and as time went on and it, months of drinking fair amount of tequila, I just made worse and worse choices as that went along. And I would say some of the main characteristics I found with alcohol is that it takes away your mindfulness. It boosts your ego, just keeps you in your ego. It can definitely heighten sexual desire, and I think it drives people towards conflict. The other thing that I came to realize, especially going through this tequila phase, which went on for almost over a year, that alcohol is definitely a depressant. Only during this time that I was consuming this much tequila that I felt suicidal. I want to express how I think it's very important to recognize how powerful alcohol is, and that it should be treated with the same respect as we give hardcore pharmaceuticals. I am concerned how nonchalant people are about in the Western world, especially about alcohol use. I now have a healthy relationship with alcohol again, and I enjoy a fine wine with dinner or a good beer occasionally. Now I want to listen to the song, and that's when I flip Facebook and Instagram of everybody over to the larger screen so you can see I'm on a ball. Instagram. Oh, my ball's feeling a little deflated at the moment, so yeah, it's a little rough. But so we're gonna hear the track. Here we go. I don't mind words unkind. I pay them no attention. I follow the morning sun out of the dust of the desert. It was a evil drug that had taken hold. It cost me all my love. It was a evil drug. I'll be alright now, don't be alarmed now. I'll be alright now, I don't know words untrue, thoughts they fly like a feather. I ride on the morning wind until it whips across the water. It was a evil drug that had taken hold. It cost me all my love. It was a evil drug. I'll be alright now, don't be alarmed now. I'll be alright now, don't be afraid now. I'll be alright now, don't be alarmed now. I'll be alright now, don't be afraid now. There we go. There's the track. Oh yeah, that is a great one. It's very fun to sing that one, especially when you get to say you're gonna be all right at the end. Because, yeah, I'm all right. It worked out in the end. But crazy journey. Huge respect, especially for alcohol. So the last thing I want to say is that I just want to stay more in this place of gratitude and healthier relationships. And I do think that addictive behavior, there's certain aspects of it that's just part of being a human. So what I've tried to do sometimes is acknowledge that if I can take certain traits of what addictive behavior is and focus those things on things that are of benefit for myself and society. So, for example, focus that attention that an addictive personality could have on learning new things, on healthy habits for mind and body, on creativity, on collaboration, and on community. So, a few ways that I've worked with those addictive tendencies that I have. Now, thank you once again. Call to action, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share that YouTube subscribe link with your friends. Also, next week, September 11th, we're looking at grief again. And this time we're looking at letting go and these really short-term little flings. I call them my 3-night stands. So the song is called Let Go. We'll look at that next week. Goodbye for now. Reach out to me during the week over the socials. If not, I'll see you next week, Friday night. Bye. Bye.